Alright guys, pretty excited. I am making my first hike in for my first sit of deer season this year of 2024. I am headed into the new property that I got permission for, where I do a bunch of nuisance control for this landowner. And this property has been absolutely on fire. Unreal how many big bucks I've had in here. And I got one in particular. So I usually don't hunt opening week that much, because usually it's hot and just not much action. But I just got this stud of an 8-point, and I'll plug him in right here. That's made multiple daylight appearances already, and seems to really like the spot. He came off our ridge stand, and he also hit my mock scrape, or the scrape I found last time I was in here, and both broad daylight at 3 p.m. and 12:30. So I'm headed in now. The weird thing is the wind's actually doing not what I thought it was going to do, and if it's doing this, I might actually be able to hunt our hang on. So I'm not sure what to do right now. It's supposed to be a north wind, but it's blowing like a south wind. So might actually be able to hunt my hang on, but we're gonna see. So I got everything. I'm ready to hunt out of my saddle if needed. But we're hiking it now, and really pumped. I think tonight could be the night. I've never had a deer this early before, but he's moving up this early already. Today's a cold front, and he came on the first cold front a week ago, almost to the day, exact day. So we'll catch you up there. Well guys, I'm in. I love this spot. I'm set up, I'm tucked in here, and I spooked a bunch of does bedded on the way in, all in that bottom. Not a bunch, but maybe like 5 or 6. And Bane's breathing here. Wind is absolutely perfect, blowing in my face right back to Paul's house. We got the cattle right behind me. These deer just work this ridge. It's one of the few spots where the cattle and all don't really stay up here. And there's a ton of oak trees in here. And this is exactly where White Boy came the first time in daylight at 3 o'clock. Worked his way down. Then the next day, or I think the next day or the day after that, he hit my scrape over there. Then the next day, he worked right back down this ridge back to that property. So I'm hoping with this cold front, he comes back through here. Okay guys, so this is our ridge. We call this the ridge stand, because if you could kind of tell, boom, it drops off way down in the bottom, like a steep drop off. So this ridge is part of his cattle pasture, but the cattle only seem to hang in this little back part. You can see the fence is right there for his next cattle pasture. And so the deer love this ridge. It's all full of oak trees, and that livestock don't bother them in here. So they love using this. And there's a trail right here about 15 to 20 yards that looks like a deer highway. That's where I just got the big 8 coming back and through, and got a bunch of does and all kinds of stuff, and they funnel right down here into this drainage, and then they kind of disperse out there, and that's where I got the other cameras at. And then also in the creek bottom, this is a creek bottom right here that flows right here into the property, and maybe 200 yards, if that, is the property line back there. But this ridge just runs all the way right to it, and that's where all the ag fields are. And there's just this creek bottom drainage here that flows through. So that's how all these bucks are working it. But I've got some big boys on this camera right here, and I really think tonight I'm gonna get a shot at something. I think it's gonna be this big 8-point I got on camera. saw a bunch of longbeards in this bottom. It's cool, you can actually see the bottom. So like, I had no idea, and all of a sudden I see deer on the bottom right there. Had that scrubber come back behind me. He hit the pond and went straight back that way, the way he came. But I'm really hoping in this last 30 to 40 minutes, the big boy shows up walking this trail one way or the other. So, but it's been a great first sit. Seen at least 10 plus deer. And first, this is the new property, so we didn't know what to expect. We knew there's a bunch of deer, but it's a great first sit. So. We'll see, Mike, still get lucky. It's beautiful. It's cooling down. It's going to be in the 40s tonight. Like, probably should have grabbed another layer. So, I'm really interested to see if something shows up in this last hour here. Something big. Alright, guys. I'm doing an intro in the garage today because today's a big day. We got a big cold front moving in. It's October 14th. And I've been having, I think last time I told you I was hunting that big white 8 on that ridge. Well, I'm back after him today. I'm making my first morning sit at the spot that he's been hitting the scrape. Like, he's hit it like 5 to 7 times at 9 o'clock in the morning. At 9 o'clock every morning that he's coming in. It's always been a morning hunt. We hunted a hang on up there about 40, 50 yards from the spot and are on right on 2 scrapes as well. So, and there's all kinds of buck time feeding right down to it. So I'm really thinking he's going to show up today. He's been gone like for 3 days now. And that's what happens. He usually leaves and then he comes back and he hangs for 2 days. So that's happened twice. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen now. And I'm hoping this cold front's going to get him up and moving, get all the deer up and moving, maybe another buck. But I'm really after that white 8 today, this morning, and we'll see what happens. I haven't decided if I can sit all day, but really pumped. Got everything, got the camera gear. We're all ready to go, and we're thinking it's going to be a good morning. Everybody thinks I'm the one that's probably got the best chance of killing since he's been the most consistent out of all the bucks everybody's got on their cameras. And he's been very, very consistent, daylighting big time. So, really excited to go after this white 8. Really hoping he shows today. If he doesn't show today, I'm off tomorrow, and we'll hunt him again tomorrow morning there. But we'll see what happens. So, we'll catch you in the stand. Speaking close because it's really breezy, but this morning has been insane. I've seen over 20 deer probably. It's not even just getting to 9 o'clock right now. Unreal how many deer are in here. They've just been funneling in and in and in. All within like 30 yards of me. One scrub buck. And I'm really hoping with this amount of movement this morning, that means Big Boy's gonna whirl in here soon. So, fingers crossed. But I've actually made it through the sit. I was nervous about scent control because that deer wind blew at me this morning early. But nothing has blown at me since, so I'm feeling really good about it. So we're gonna see, but it's a beautiful morning and one of my best mornings I've had in a long time. got him. I just heard shot him. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. I think I just smoked him. Go down. Go down. Dad, I think I just smoked him.
Oh my God, that's wonderful news.
Dad, it looked like it was right in the heart, and I think he kept going up there. Dad, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I didn't get it on film. I almost got it on film. I was recording, but all of a sudden I'm sitting here, and this little buck and this doe come back, and I'm sitting here, and he's like just working. He comes in the scrape, and all of a sudden I look right, and he's right here, and he comes right up with the little buck at 15 yards, and he's looking at me, and I'm like not pulled back, and then he gets behind brush, and he's on me, and he's right downwind, and hold on, just see. Okay, hold on, I'm watching him right now. He's still up.
Give him time, don't make any now. Don't try to be quiet.
Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. So, update. I'm excited, but I'm actually not now. I can see my buck, this buck, bedded. I can see him bedded here, about 120 yards away. He's alive still. So I'm just gonna hang here and keep watching, and hope he just keels over here soon. Damn. I thought it was I actually thought it was a really good shot when I saw it, but I don't know why he's still alive. It's already been, I think it's already been like 15-20 minutes. But he's just bedded up there, so I'll keep you updated. I hope this ends well. I need a win bad. Damn. I thought it was a decent shot, but oh well. I think he's gonna die. I think if he bedded down immediately and hasn't ran anywhere else, so I'm just gonna keep watching him and just see, and give him at least an hour and see if hopefully he keels over in the next 30 minutes or so. But we'll keep you updated. Hopefully this is a happy ending, because this would be a good way to start 2024. Alright guys, so update. This buck is still bedded, still alive. It hasn't even really been like an hour or so since I shot him, but he's still alert, unfortunately. I really don't know. I mean, they are tough creatures, and if you don't put the right shot on them, they will take a while to die or survive after it. So the plan is, as long as I can keep eyes on them, I'm just gonna sit here and wait however long, the whole day. I'm trying to get info on if he's still not dead in like 4 or 5 hours. Like, do I go and try to loop? There's an easy spot to loop around and sneak in on him and do another shot, which I'm highly considering based on what I'm seeing. Or do you just leave him overnight? So, I don't know. I'm gonna get everybody's opinion on that one, all the hunting buddies, and see. But it's just, I'm not happy. I hate wounding deer and not. I thought that shot was perfect. I've hit deer right there before and they go down right away. Always back up. Man, folks, this buck's putting me through a roller coaster of emotions right now. I'm actually walking back to the truck because I am going to get with Dad and finish the blood trail here. So basically what happened was I came in here to put a stalk on this buck. And because I thought he was going to still be bedded where I left him. Well, turns out he got up, I guess as soon as I left, and started walking. And just got out of his bed. And I literally just started searching everywhere around there. Couldn't even find my arrow. Couldn't find blood. I'm like, I know I hit this joker good. Sure enough, I called Dad. I'm like, I'm calling it. Like, he ain't here. Apparently I didn't hit good enough stuff. Well, then I looked down and I'm like covered in blood everywhere. And have been trailing him for about 75 yards. And he's still pouring blood, fresh blood. So I'm just backing out. I'm gonna wait for Dad to get here. I think he's over on this side here, dead. Hopefully. It's been about 3 hours now. Maybe even more, honestly. About to be 4. So, I don't know if he got like a second wind to just get up and try to move before he keeled over. But, I think I'm feeling really good about it. This might finally... Pretty sure it's going to be my biggest buck to date, too. If we can get him. But I'm not going to get excited yet, because you can't get excited until you have your hands on him. But that was the best sign I could have had. I've never lost a deer with that rage, with the 4-blade rage before. So I was pretty shocked at how poor of a blood trail it was. So, alright, so we're going to get with Dad here, and we'll pick up the blood trail when I get with him. But fingers crossed we got him. I'm starting to think I did, but can't get too excited. Alright, we'll check you in a second. Alright folks, we are on the blood trail. We're gonna see if we can find him, hopefully. Alright guys, here's his bed. So we are tracking him. There's Dad up there. We were tracking him. When I got to the edge to come look over this hill, that's where I thought he'd be. Sure enough, he was laying right here. I caught his antlers running down the hill here. And we heard a bunch of rustling, so we kind of thought maybe he went down. Hopefully he's just laying at the bottom. Well then, as I started easing down, all of a sudden, the problem is there's so many dang deer in here. All of a sudden, a bunch of deer erupted. Sure enough, he's right in the bottom there, bulldozing all the way over there. So I don't know if he went down or what, but I think we're just going to have to back out and come back. I'm going to have to come back in the morning and track him. Try to find him, hopefully. Alright guys, I'm going to do a little intro before this recovery starts because, as you all know, shot that buck yesterday. It was a whirlwind of emotions yesterday. But anyway, it kind of ended on a good note because I've got on a super good blood trail. We jumped him out of his bed, unfortunately. Watched him run down this hill. And then he spooked again, running down the drainage because there was all these does with him that we spooked by accident, not knowing there was that many deer in there. And then we watched him run to the edge of this bottom that was near the ridge I'm on, where he's been his whole time on his camera. And watched him limp to the left inside this creek bottom. He did not go uphill. He's limping stupid bad. So we're thinking he's hopefully down. He's bled a lot. I know it's a single lung hit, I think. We think it is based on the blood trail. So there's just a lot of things that could go on with a single lung hit. I mean, he could survive. But I just got on the trail cam, a stupid yote heading right to that bottom that he should be in. So if he is dead in there, that yote's probably going to find him and start eating on him right now. But my buddy Parker's coming out with me. Dad has work. He can't come out with me. He's got stuff going on. So Parker's going to help me hopefully find this buck. Hopefully we find him. I mean, hopefully the yote's not on him. If he is, it is what it is. But hopefully we just find this deer because I still am not 100% sure we're going to find him yet. I really hope so because I will be bumming hard and just another bad scenario 2 in a row if it is. But I'm about to pack up the truck. I got everything ready to go. We're going to run in there and hopefully find this buck and hopefully have a celebration. So I'll keep you guys along for the ride. Got cameras, we got everything, skinning side by side. Let's just wish us luck. All right guys, I got Parker here with me. last night for our last scene where we last saw him. And so we're gonna start looking around, hopefully get a blood trail. He should be dead in here somewhere, hopefully. There was a yote that crossed here this morning, so I don't know if the yote might be on him or not, but hopefully he's just dead in here, so we'll keep you updated.
Okay, hold on. Alright, folks, let's see this in. Yes! Yes, we got him! We got him! Dad. Yes.
Dude, that's a good shot, dude. I can't believe he lived that long.
Alright, folks. Celebratory brewskis. First one of the hunting party with a buck down.
And a dandy.
And a really nice one. One of my best ones to date. Tagged out early. Couldn't be happier. Guys, this is actually my 20th year. I killed my first deer when I was 9 with my youth bow. And I really wanted to get one this year for my 22 decades of hunting. So, could not be happier. Little celebratory brewskis. And we're going to skin them out. Unfortunately, can't save anything, as you all saw. He's eating out. Vultures are already on him. He's kind of not good looking, but we're going to skin him out, get him for a cape mount, and call it good. But cheers. Can't wait for the next one. This is a great way to start the season, so stay tuned for the rest.